Hey everyone, I am your astrologer Brittany with Horoscope.com. Here are 3 things you need to know in order to make today, Tuesday, April 9th, 2019, a success. Now the first thing I want to talk about today is going to be right here where the moon is in Gemini. When the moon's in Gemini, it brings our attention to thinking, talking, communicating about just what's going on around us and inside us at this time. Now what we've got happening very, very early this morning while many of us are sleeping is we've got this moon in Gemini coming into a conjunction here with Mars, as you can see in this chart. Now this can be a little bit of a frustrating aspect just because the moon doesn't always like Mars a lot. So what this could create is an overactive mind. We could be doing a lot of thinking, a lot of talking while we're trying to go to bed, while we're trying to sleep, to prepare for the next day. And our mind could be running, our mind could be wandering. Maybe there could be a lot of conversations that we're having with people just about a lot of things going on within us. I think these conversations can possibly be good still to help us get some important insights, but just the process of having these conversations here may be keeping us up, or maybe just a lot to take all at once. And that's what's going on today. That is the first and last alignment that the moon is going to make. So I think what's going on is where our mind's running while we're trying to sleep or we're having some conversations. I think they're pretty insightful, but I think after we have those conversations, we may have to sit with some of the things that we think about, that we talk about, that we're doing during the early mornings, to let them kind of catch up and to sink in. And I think that's what most of the day is about. Most of the day after this alignment, it's not about doing things that you talked about, but it's sitting with the things that you discussed in order to process them, let them sink in, and to see things in different ways, okay? So that's what I'm gonna leave with you there. Processing your thoughts will be important. Now the next thing I'm going to talk about, I'm going to go here, number 2, the sun. The sun is coming into a square with Saturn in the next day or so. What this can bring is a little bit of a seriousness to the next few days. Our mind could be going with this Gemini moon on Mars. Our mind could be going, there could be a lot that we're thinking about, a lot that we're talking about, a lot that we're trying to process. And this sun square Saturn is definitely, could make it the day a little bit heavier. We're not just thinking, talking, and communicating about random stuff, about anything that comes up. We're thinking, talking, and communicating about heavy matters, about things that are important to us, about big questions about our life and about where our life is going and about what it is that we want for our life and our future, and about some big responsibilities and people that rely on us and things we need to do. And that is there. And I think really with this alignment, needing to let yourself be serious with this, needing to think long term as well, instead of just about what's going on right now. And also sometimes with Saturn also comes decisions, needing to make decisions. Do I think the decisions are going to be made today with this moon being void most of the day? I don't know if I don't think the decisions are going to be made today, but I think you're gathering some important information and communicating with others about things that are important to you that I think are going to better inform your decisions that you may make in the future about your life and about where you want your life to go. And that will hopefully help you to understand better your situation so that you can put things in the right perspective and yeah, make the right choices down the line. So yeah, my second thing, be serious, think serious, make decisions eventually. Now the third and the last thing I want to talk about is going to be right here, number 3. Venus is coming into a conjunction with Neptune. This alignment I do like a lot just because Venus likes Pisces, Venus likes Neptune, they're all together having a good time. So to me what this can bring here is definitely a lot of good things going on with relationships, and even a lot of good things going on with finances. Maybe all this talking and thinking that we're doing, it could be frustrating because it's just keeping us awake or it's keeping our mind going. But I think these stuff that we're thinking, communicating, processing in our mind so that we can make decisions about where our life is going and organize our life better, I think is really helping us here to figure out how we can rearrange our money, rearrange our relationships in a way that's actually going to serve us better and feel more comfortable. And I think as well, our relationships with this alignment may also be willing to work with us and be a little bit more flexible at this time as we make decisions and bring everything together, okay? So I think this is a positive thing that I like here. My third and last point, be flexible with your relationships. I think other people will be flexible with you, and don't be afraid here to rearrange also your resources with Venus involved in your money in order to better support some of these decisions that you're thinking of making down the line to put your life in a much different and better place. So that is your daily planetary forecast for today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you tomorrow.